China has dropped further hints it will soon ease some of its trade restrictions, which have devastated Australian businesses. A notable visit by a Chinese envoy in Australia has raised hopes, but as Asia correspondent Brent O'Halloran reports, some companies are wary of trusting Chinese authorities again.
Forget 1,000 words, this picture may be worth $20 billion.
At the moment, I think we are seeing some positive signs between Australia and China, certainly from China, that there might be some potential for the resolution of the trade dispute.
China's envoy to Western Australia was snapped inspecting lobsters in Geraldton this week. It's seen as one of many recent signals Beijing may want to abandon its trade bans. Long Din Bin's visit came just days after China's unofficial blockade of Australian coal was lifted. And on the same day as China's ambassador to Australia raised a glass and hopes of a resolution to the sanctions saga.
I hope personally that we're going to have a more active kind of engagement in all the possible areas, including trade relations.
The $750 million lobster trade was suddenly shut down late 2020, part of China's attacks on a range of Australian exports.
We've spent 20 odd years developing the marketplace and forming relationships with customers, and you can only imagine how much work is involved in that. And then to wake up one morning and it's all gone.
Andrew Ferguson had to find a buyer for around 90% of his product, a mammoth task he managed to solve. And while he welcomes the possibility of China's unofficial ban being dropped, he's not keen to put all his crustaceans back in one basket.
A good lesson learned here is how volatile are we in this marketplace. We want some sort of security that this can't happen again.
Recent reports suggest Chinese businesses have been skirting the unofficial ban. Taiwanese investigative outlet TW Reporter found millions of dollars worth of Australian lobsters are being funneled through Taiwan to China. November's leaders' talks ended a 3-year diplomatic freeze, and Australian and Chinese negotiators in Geneva are discussing possibly dropping Australia's World Trade Organization challenge to China's tariffs, worth around $20 billion, while the looming Lunar New Year may prompt Beijing to be more gracious.
It is a really important time in the Chinese calendar. That's always a good opportunity for building dialogue and particularly engaging in that kind of public outreach.
Brent O'Halloran, Sky News in Taipei.